your boy Demonic. I want to get the stream going, but I still got some settings to set up, so let me go deal with those, and then we'll be right back, okay? Where do I go for that, actually? That'd be... Hold on. Over here. Here, we're gonna go to... Where would I change that at? Okay, could it be under this? Nope. Okay. It's not a lake account, don't want to do that. No, I'm not trying to party up at the moment, man. I'm just click return to game. I was trying to look for how to increase the volume, for you guys. Oh, is this actually the live stream? Did it re-pick back up? No, okay, no it didn't. Alright, I need to reload, YouTube right quick. So I can actually get to the, comments.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you're good, don't worry about it. There we go. There's the video. Alright. Let me also get into a party, so that way I'm not, like, voice calming everyone else, or, is there a way I can just mute myself in game? That way I still get, like, the game audio. Not screenshot. I don't want to mute myself here. I want to mute myself in game. Alright. Let's see. Oh, that starts in 3 hours. Game channel.
You can disconnect.
Oh yeah, I can disconnect. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's get some search and destroy done. Let's make sure search and destroy is marked on both sides, because I did play Meat 24/7 on this, so search and destroy, depending on which one we go. We'll go core first, and then we'll probably hop into some hardcore S&D, but yep. I am playing on the ladies' account, by the way, so that's why I kind of want to mute, so that way they don't hear a male, really, let's be honest. That's the real reason. But, I'm playing on this because of the fact of I want to get reactions. They'll be like, "Were you slapped by a female?" And I mean, I already get reactions with a Chinese letter name because they literally are a lot of racist out there, and especially towards Chinese too in Call of Duty. They will say the most racist things, and it's literally like, it's classic just to catch them. So we'll see how that goes here in a minute. But I'm hoping we still get the audio of the other people after me muting or disconnecting from the channel, right? Let's see. First, we need to see if there's anybody muted and go unmute them.
Search and destroy.
Let's see. We'll use this class for now.
Watch the objectives. Set up
I'm not the
security.
kitty cat right now. with assist. Hold on, I seen the guy run past me. Where'd he go after that, though? What do you do? Come out and go that way? There we are. Okay, he ran to the left. I thought he went to the right.
First time watching MW3.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we're not getting any voice, or I don't even see that any of them are cheating, so I probably might have to connect back to the game channel and see if they're actually, like, speaking. Alright, what I'm thinking to do is like this. Open this door. Throw a nade. Oh, I'm dead here. How'd I survive that? To my left. Okay, never mind. He's dead. I don't know how I survived that freezer incident. I should have been dead, guys. Ooh, unlucky. But if you guys do want the setup I have for this gun, I'll give it to you guys in a bit. What we're gonna do is open this. Oh! Okay, they came through the main door, I guess? Yep, main door. Alright. When I popped the corner, I didn't see that the other door was opened immediately. Alright. Okay, we started with that one, but we're gonna move over and try a different one. That's meta. I don't really want to use meta, but I might. Yeah, let's go ahead and use meta. I mean, they're using it anyways. They're using, like, MCW meta, but I'm gonna use the, Fast-E meta. Alrighty. Here's where the gun basically will two-shot if it's not been nerfed. This gun here. It's supposed to have the gold and black all the way through, but because I've done my own attachments to it, is why it's a little bit weird there. Yeah, they nerfed it. It got nerfed. Oof. Alright, I should have just kept shooting, but I didn't. I didn't realize they would actually nerf this gun. Wait, how did that kill me? He shot to the left of me, and then he shot the barrel. Alright. Let's see. Let's go with MCW then. I'm gonna have to go with mainstream meta. Especially if the game's gonna let him kill me on something it never touched me. It has nothing. Why did the grenade go back this way? That's weird. I'm using this, okay. They're gonna push through the, right here. Probably. Never mind. No, they're not. Okay. Did he shoot before me is my question. Okay. Alright. And he, well, what I mean by shoot before me is did he get the first hit? And he did. Yikes. Alright, boys, we're gonna make a comeback here. I'm sorry, but that's too OP for a knife. That's one thing I wish COD would go and fix in every game to make it more realism. If a bullet's not gonna kill in one shot, even in core, then a fucking knife shouldn't. Let's do this. Like this. And then we're just gonna quick peek it. For this. Yep, this one here. There's one in here. It was. Yeah, knife is too OP. I'm sorry, that's bullshit. You seen my bullet didn't kill the other dude running across the one bullet. A knife shouldn't kill me. this my... That's not the other setup. We're gonna go with the mag right quick on this. 40 rounds, and do that. I'm sorry, but knives are way too OP when they can one-tap someone when a bullet doesn't. The bullet coming out of a barrel of a gun is going to be stronger than anyone can ever punch with their fist. I absolutely love this camo, though.
Place the charge. Detonate the target.
That is bull. And no way, no. Okay, no, you did not wallbang me there. No way you went right to me either. And what stun grenade would have realistically hit me if my flash grenade didn't touch them? Just for them to stand out and throw the stun grenade, they would have been hit by my flash that I threw. Oh, we won that one. Nice. Even more or less of the realism, because I hit that right there, ricocheting the grenade back at the end of the hallway towards that bomb site. If anyone threw a stun grenade, they would have been hit by my flash. So there was no throwing the stun grenade down the hallway. Unless the game just wanted to have really bad registry. Let's do this. Oh, he's a riot shield, alright. We'll do this. Okay, he was still there on the bomb. He moved off the bomb. Wait, is that a laser I seen on this? No, it wasn't.
Copy. UAV orbiting the
Okay, he's
AO.
back here.
Gun is online. 1 minute remaining.
He's in the doorway already. Get that riot shield out of my game, boy! I backed up because I knew the throwing knife was coming. Alright, I had to go with my MW3, boys.
Search and destroy.
That riot shield out of my lobby,
Mark
boy.
the objectives. Set
You
up
trash. Oh, that's BS. There's another one. Come on, dude. Really? 3-round burst doesn't kill him. I don't care what health I'm at, I should have won that gunfight. I shot first, hit first, I was more accurate. I should have got the gunfight on the win. But, and 8 kills, not bad
That
so
was
far.
bullshit.
Thank you. Yeah, it was bullshit. Although I'm gonna have a feeling my aim is gonna come off a little bit. Just for the fact something I'm drinking. He's probably a riot shield in a corner somewhere. You both need to double team him. One on the right, one on the left.
Final minute.
Oh no, he's not a riot shield. Team, what are you doing? Guys, we gotta work as a team, bro.
Hostiles deploy the mosquito.
Don't walk out there, you're good. Just chill.
Seconds remain.
You don't have to run away, brother. Keep holding the angle, mate. And my team just threw that hard.
Return to base.
Massively threw that hard. Realistically, all I had to do was keep
What's
holding the
he
angle
thinking?
and walk backwards. I'm drinking some Brady's Irish Cream Liqueur. Is what I'm drinking. 8-6, not bad. My team massively threw that though. Where they should be 2v1ing, they didn't. And then on top of that, like, come on, dude. Like, turn your back on the enemy is always the worst thing you can do. Even if he runs that way and you know there's a flank route, back up. Don't turn around.
Look.
But guys, if you're wondering what the loadout for this was, which is actually a pretty good loadout, it's this. And then if you guys liked my Scorpion Evo 3, I call it, it's actually the Rifle 9, which right now for some reason my grip has despawned off the weapon. That's pretty funny, but this is the
Are you
loadout.
drinking that because you're ginger lol?
No, I'm drinking it because of the fact that it's coffee, brother. Hey, if you don't remember, Hellrider, you're a ginger too, lol. Oh, we're gonna be versing a clan here in a minute. Alright, hold on guys. Before we verse this clan, or anything like that, what I'm gonna do is I need to get back into where I can hear everyone again. Because, yeah, we had no game sound. No teammates had mics. Same as the enemy team had them. And come on, what Call of Duty game goes without having trash talk?
Exactly XD.
So we need to reconnect back into the voice channel. And what I'm going to do is just come over here. I could do this when I had someone else in with me, but I can't do it now. Because before I could actually mute myself, like just go in here, click mute self or whatever. But it's not going to let me do that right now. I want to hear the game, but also want to stream. But I don't want the game to know that I'm a male. Let's see. How could we go about doing this? So I wish I can go in here and view the players and just mute myself, but it's not going to let me. I might just have to be quiet during the games, boys. Or only,
Get it right, I'm a gingerbread man XD.
uh, 48 milliseconds ping. Still no match. Nothing new here yet.
Big chat lag.
Search and destroy. Defend the objectives. One minute remaining. Just moving. Enemy bomb at Alpha.
Right shield in the cockpit, bro.
Outside is still hot. Move fast. All up.
Okay, you're doing your brown flip. Get out, I'm just eating.
I swear to God, but they gonna nerf the fuck out of ninja stars. They should have got that.
Search and destroy. Watch the objectives. Set up security.
Oh, you're underneath? Okay.
Final minute. Round secure. On to the next.
Them niggas need to get nerfed so fucking bad. Ain't no way.
Destroy. Plant the charges and demolish the objectives. one. Search and destroy. Place the charge. Detonate the target.
Copy. UAV orbiting the AO. Recon is up.
Round secure. On to the next. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Defend the objectives. We lost that round. Prepare for the next one. Search and destroy. Watch the objectives. Set up security. Friendly UAV on station.
Careful, area's hot.
Final minute. Seconds left. 10 seconds remaining. Won that round. Get ready for the next one. Switching sides. Search and destroy. Plant the charges and demolish the objectives. Our counter UAV is active. Friendly UAV online. Setting device on Alpha. Stand by. 1 minute remaining. Device in place. Countdown started.
I guess I had to disconnect for a second. The reason I'm calling sus is because my vest blocks me from UAV even if I'm moving or standing still. And then my shoes removes footstep. So there's no way he should be looking at the back stairwell like that. I had to actually
Place the charge. Detonate
mute my
the
entire
target.
lobby so that way I can actually unmute myself technically. So I could speak. So yes, there's some sus shit going on right now. Massively. That's one down.
Moving this way.
Plant it, come on boys.
We're planting at Alpha. Bomb planted. Set containment.
But yeah, everyone always, I'm gonna let you guys in on a secret. When people go and camp the bomb at this location, they always camp at the back of the plane. So it's always suspected to be like, hey, there's gonna be a guy in the back of the plane. What they don't expect, because this map has a little bit of a bugged update, is going to be some of the other stuff that could go on. Don't turn around, riot shield. Oh my god, this dude's in the middle. Massively. He still won it though. But pretty much everyone camps the back of the plane. So when someone enters the plane, their gun more than likely is going to be first to the left, which is going to be the back of the plane, or B, they're going to enter through the back of the plane, and they're going to do what this dude here did in one of the bits we watched him when we died, and that's going to be immediately turn around on the ramp, walk backwards towards the ladder, and look at the back of the plane. That's literally where 90% of the people are going to go to, is that exact section, or they're going to be back of the plane near the seats. Hence, when I went into the plane, I laid down and crawled out looking at the seats, right? That's going to be where most of the people are going to be at when they play Terminal. What they don't expect, and I'm going to go into a private lobby right quick so I can show you guys what, you know, people don't expect right quick.
On days.
On Daisy? Nice! Alright, so we're going to head to a private match. I'm going to go to the same map, and we're going to show you guys where to actually set when you cover the bomb. Because people don't actually know on this map, because they go to all the areas people are going to check, then not going to check. Now, the OG maps, people will check this location, but on this version of it, because there is a invisible pillar or wall or something in the way, they're going to think you can't lay at a certain location, but you can, and then you just got a sound whore. And I'm going to show you guys exactly where that's at. So let's go ahead and go to game setup, and we're going to head over to map, and we're going to change the map to be the map we just got off of. I don't remember if it's to the right from the cursor or to the left. It's probably to the left. Oh no, it's right here. Terminal. Okay. And I'm going to show you guys where to go, because a lot of people choose the wrong location for this map. So I'm just going to quickly show you guys when you get the plant where you actually should be compared to where you are. So there's going to be two locations to set at. One is so you can actually still hear and stuff like that, but let's show you guys what I'm talking about here. I hate that it's a 21-second infield counter. It should be only a 5. But here we go. Nice. We even get the glitch, which is this. You guys can see I see more of my weapon, and the scope is going to appear to be smaller. Okay, like that. That glitch is absolutely wonderful, and I wish they would just stick it straight into the game. But usually what people do is when they plant this bomb, right there would be the bomb, they will run and go all the way back here, okay? And they'll set and do like this, like you've seen that one guy doing. And all you have to do is when you come up, turn, look this way, gat the dude. Every time, okay? This is not a good spot anymore because the OG version of it, this part here, it got cut off right here. So it was actually more floor. So you had to walk up to this ladder and people could actually hide right here. They cut more of this off to give a little bit more space for when people run up here to view this, okay? So you don't want to be right here. Where you actually want to set now is right here, where you can listen for the ladder, right? When the people do this. Cling, 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 right? Because not everyone is going to be running the Dead Silence boots. Let's be honest, a lot of people run other stuff because they feel it's a lot better, faster movement, faster this, reload speed, you know, pick up ammo, you know, all that type of stuff, right? So they're not going to be running the boots as much, so you're going to hear when they run towards this ramp and climb up this ladder. So you actually want to chill in either of the corners, alright? But the best corner is this one, so you can see when they come out here and right here. Next position to set at is actually going to be where you think not to because they put this here. So now when you lay down, you're blocked, right? You're actually not. Come to the side of it. Okay? And then crawl to the right a little bit. And you can lay right here and listen for when people come through. Or if they're over here going deet, 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 to the bomb so you can shoot them in the back, right? You actually have a way better chance of doing this here and deet, 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 and going and laying back down than you do setting back there. Okay, just terrible location to be back here. A lot of people will set here and do this, but again, remember, countered. Okay, you were countered by this now, being right here. Even laying down and crouched, you're going to be spotted, because when you do this, this is how far you have to be. I can't even crawl backwards. You can see I'm trying to. It won't let me. You're forced to be over this. So laying down, you're still there. Even to the side, you can say, well, we'll be off to the side maybe, like this. You're still over the crack. Even crouched, like this, when they come up through here, and they could be crouch walking, because again, you know, people like to be stealth. Right here is all they need to see you, okay? And then to them, you're going to be out like this, and for them to be shooting you, they're going to be having to shoot like this, like really close to the lip, alright? And you don't want to do that. One thing I can say the dude won on, or I don't remember if the dude lost it, I think he might have won, which is when the riot shield got right here. Oh, he did win, because the riot shield came out and tried sprinting, and when he done that, he pulled out a knife to try and throw it, and the dude got him with the pistols. When our teammate got knifed around here, he heard it. He was right here and heard the... Okay, and all that, he could have easily turned and peeked through the windows to get a good play through the windows, or even try to, like, use the windows, like maybe he doesn't see him, come back a little bit, so he watches the dude go there, come around on the you know, riot shield, and the riot shield was peeking this way, so he could have came to the side and with a knife, right? Another thing with search and destroy, what people don't also understand, especially when they're like, well, how do you get there faster than me? So a lot of people in search and destroy will run something kind of like I'm running here, just, you know, a gun, then another gun, or they're going to run a gun, right, and a sniper, or something like that. They're not going to be running a knife. This secondary should always be a knife. So whenever you actually run in search and destroy, I'm going to show you guys. You want to use this knife, which is the karambit. Let's see, is this car explodable? If it is, it's going to take a lot of ammunition. Or maybe it might not be. Okay. That's an oof. Alright. Let's see. Maybe change team? Oh yeah, it lets me. Okay, Spetsnaz. And then we're going to go right here. What else? Okay, change team. Rangers. There we go. Perfect. Alright, perfect. Because when you have a knife, look at this movement speed. Alongside if you do the proper slide cancel technique, look how much faster I move compared to holding this gun and doing this, right? I run a little bit faster with a knife. You can see it kind of pick up there. It goes from this to this, okay? So you run a little bit faster with a knife. So if you're wanting to get somewhere, like when you spawn here and you want to get up there to that little plane area and peek, maybe before they do, depending on the type of enemy team you're going, you could slide cancel there with a knife, slide cancel here with a knife, come out, peek, and then maybe you're already at the heady or moving over to this heady, right, in order to snipe anyone coming out of there. Unlikely, but if they're trying to hold a gun only and run that entire route and they don't have a knife, you will make it there before them. Same with like when you're coming up the little escalators here, right? What people want to do is they want to go here and they're coming out swinging like this, right? Or they'll come out and swing like this. No. Worst case scenario, you're walking right up to that head glitch, okay? What you want to do is take the left escalator and you want to immediately slide cancel to this wall. Because now I'm behind this wall, he can't see me. I could slow peek, or I can wait for another teammate to come up right here, because he might think I'm going like this to, you know, push through bookstore, right? So with that being said, he could be now moving his aim over here to take a friendly that's coming up trying to angle him. And I'm there, right? That's kind of what you can do there. Another thing is people will push up to the counter, or they'll do like the one did trade back here, as in, you know, he was doing like this with the sniper and trying to snipe me way back there. I got the pre-fire off, which forced him to shoot, which was a miss, and I slid back in, right? When you're peeking something that a sniper can be on, don't slow peek it. A lot of people will come out slow peeking. That's the worst thing you can do, is this right here, coming out like this. Because right now he can see me, I can't see him. He can see me, now I can see him, right? So what you want to do is you want to come out and go back in. Even maybe a slide cancel up to somewhere where you're holding an angle now that he has to push into you. Okay? Utilize those. Don't utilize what I see a lot of people doing, and that's these slow peeks. This game is not MW2, okay, where the movement is like this anymore. We can, you know, be like, slide cancel, right? We can slide cancel back, right? Like that, okay? So no one's gonna be sitting here like do 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 like this anymore, okay? Because a lot of good players are gonna go back to the old this, okay? They're not gonna be doing the just walking around like MW2 and feeling like a bot like this, okay? We're gonna actually be coming out going like this to you, okay? We're not going to be coming out walking to you directly. Now, sometimes I do walk, but you'll notice, like, when I went through the clip, I slide canceled through here, slide canceled here, went to my gun, went up here, went like this, and I had to turn and shoot the dude here. Right? But when I turned, I went like this. And that's how the bullets should actually be reacting. But a lot of times I see them kind of doing this from here. And, like, if you're doing this, right? You can see all the different areas here of how that should be hitting, but sometimes no scopes just kind of beam me, and I don't know, it's very weird. Okay? Another thing is a lot of people are going to expect you to be out on this roof, okay? Hence why when I come through here, I'm looking here. I'm not looking down here. I'm looking up here. Because more than likely your roof campers are going to be the people sitting here doing this. Right? Or this. Okay? So they're going to be up here. But what people don't know is you can actually make multiple different ways to get up here. Oh, if it wasn't me being a little bit dumb there. Like this. You can utilize the chairs like I did. And then another thing is, if you know they're up here and they're overlooking this bomb, right? So many different ways up. And the reason I'm calling this, I had a teammate that was right here with an enemy that was in this corner, and he walked out and went and died to him instead of going like this. Defuse. Okay? So, utilize what routes you can. Right? If they plant a bomb, which I think is that bomb I was just standing at that I showed you guys where you can climb up on the roof. Down there next to the escalator is where the A-bomb would be. When they plant that, usually they go to any of the 4 corners in that escalator area, and then you'll have one that probably sets up top, right? If you shoot the guy up top from hallway, and you make it look like you're going to push the hallway, you clear one guy in the hallway to keep up that uphill, take out your knife, run around, climb up on the roof, and then you can take the last 2 guys and get the defuse. Okay, it's actually very, very easy. And again, like, there's not really much towards defense on some of the bomb sites. Like, they should do a lot better with bomb sites, and I feel like bomb sites should be moved. Because realistically, if you're defending, you should be able to defend the sites. They shouldn't be, like, one to the far right of the map and one to the far left of the map. That's 2 different sites, and they're really far away. For defense sake, they should move the bomb sites closer to keep everyone actually feeling like it's an actual defense than a running simulator. It's the best way I can put that. And what do I mean by this is, let's go ahead and just go to game mode here. We're going to change it to search and destroy right quick. Search and destroy. And we're going to choose a different map. We'll choose a moderate sized map, but something that's not really ridiculous, like, a game mode that a map that might pop up is this one, or even actually there's a better one we can use here. Not wasteland, not that, not shipment, not scrapyard, not rust, not rundown, not quarry, G invasion, grease. Where is it? I probably just overlooked it. Hold on, I'm trying to think. What is the name of the map? Actually, I forget the name of the map. Right here, Skid Row. I did overlook it. There we go. Like Skid Row here, right? This map is okay when it comes to bomb sites, because you don't feel like you have to run across the map to cover them. And what do I mean by this is, I'll show you guys. I'm going to pick up this bomb, and I'm going to show you where both of the sites are. Alright? And the reason I say you don't feel like you have to run across map, there's routes. I didn't get the glitch this time, guys, with the super zoomed out weapon, which is good. But you go through mid, site 1, site 2. Okay, it's right here. With that being said, I can hop out this window, literally make it to the second site if I'm being pushed on A, right? Same as like as a defender. I can be checking B, and then guess what? Just run 1 a little bit here. I can take the stairwell. You can go through the back door here, go through here, climb up here, and through the window, and you're at site A. Okay, it's a really quick route to do, and it feels like they're only, look at that, 30 meters away from each other. Okay, look, this is right now we'll say 1.01 meter. That's now 36 meters. Okay, I can come out and, cover. Oh, I see someone going towards it. Maybe I seen a shadow, or maybe I'm just checking it. I can come over and check a lot easier compared to some of the other maps where the bomb site would be there, and then the other bomb site would be like right here, right? And they're like that far apart, okay? No. That needs to be fixed. Make it more like this map, where they're really freaking close to each other. Okay? That's what defense is about. Being able to defend, not run around like headless chickens. And then,
30 seconds left.
I think the timer for push rounds should be a little bit shorter. Like, if it's a 3-minute game, I think it should be 2.5. it forces people to move around a little bit more. So you don't have someone just sitting like this in the corner, right? Going
10 seconds.
like that. It forces them to have to come up and play the objective or defend the objectives. Or just add in like
The next one.
I don't know, like a little timer. Like if you set still for a certain amount of time, it kills you, right? So this way it forces people to move, play the objective, do something like that, and like they don't have to put it in like team deathmatch or domination. You know, they don't have to put it in there. But a search and destroy match, I should not be able to just sit here like this and go and do some boring content, right? I should be up having to do something like this, push around. I'm the person who has to plant, so I have to get up here and, you know, get the plant, right? Force me to do that. Force everyone to do that. Don't just let them sit here and go like this. Okay, hold on. Let me kind of do this and then slide in behind it and do something like this and stay here forever, right? Because some people will just be like this and the timer will go 30 seconds, 29 seconds, 28 seconds, right? And they'll just stay there till it gets down to like, oh, I must go plant. And they'll be like, rush, 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 and trying to get up there to get the plant. And they take an L to your team because when it gets down to 5 seconds and they have to plant that bomb in 5 seconds, someone could just be, right?
1 minute remaining. We're planting at Alpha.
So
Device in place. Countdown started.
it's kind of weird. They have SBMM. They have some other stuff. There's actually like leaked images now of they're going to make money off. If you're talking about DayZ, if you can stream on the DayZ server, yes you can. It's streamer friendly. But pretty much, guys, like SBMM, all the other stuff is kind of whack. They need to remove it. But they're not going to. They're actually going to be making money off of you guys. If you didn't know, there is now going to be SBMM tokens. Lighter SBMMM is going to be what it's called, and it's for less skill-based matchmaking. They're going to allow you to remove it through using real money to buy the tokens. Okay, guys, just thought I'd let you guys know that ahead of time. That's more than likely what's planned. There's already leaks of it. Someone already leaked it where they clicked a menu or something like that, and it pulls down and showed that it was there. I think it was like a one-day release leak that happened that they ended up patching out, but yeah, it was there, guys. They're going to be making money off of us because if you want skill-based matchmake to be removed, they're going to be a token. Literally, you're going to be spending COD points or whatever on said tokens so you can actually remove skill-based matchmaking, and that to me is bullshit. They don't need the token for that. They need to remove it completely. Make it fun for all the players again. But yeah, pretty much, guys, I just kind of wanted to show you guys the playing thing and show you guys, like, smaller maps are better when it comes to search and destroy. If they're going to do search and destroy, put it on a smaller map, put the bombs closer together. That way the defense can watch both bombs, you know, casually, and it's up to the enemy team to actually do a push. Instead of just being like, oh, it's a 1v1. Well, we know the last guy's on B, that's all the way across the map, let's plant A, right? Like, yes, that's using brain power on that side, but that's kind of like a weak-ass piece of shit move, especially when Activision should already be putting the bombs closer together, so that way you get easier defense and more balancing. That way the defense can't be like, oh, I'm on A, they planted B, literally having to run 60-plus meters to said bomb around buildings, alleys, vehicles, you know, all these different stuff planted in the way, giving more than enough time for the enemy teammate who already planted at a bomb really far away to find a camping position. Okay? Just know. That's why I love search, but not why I love search either. I love search because there's actually people who will push where the other dude is. They'll hunt each other down, right? Wonderful. But then you get the really bad search players that go and plant 5 million feet away trying to get an upper advantage. And no. I feel like both bombs should feel like Rainbow Six Siege. Okay, if we're playing Search and Destroy, they should be like Rainbow Six Siege, one wall away. Like, if I blow a hole in that wall, I should be able to see both sides. Rainbow Six Siege, right? That's how Search should be played, because it shouldn't be played where it's really freaking far away, okay? Just know. So I wish that's one thing they would actually copyright, instead of, like, copywriting Siege characters. And what do I mean by this is there's actually, like, Siege characters, and it looks almost just like them too, except for maybe a couple changes, right? Don't believe me? Let's go to characters right quick. Okay, let's go over to operators, and if you guys know Rainbow Six Siege, who is this? Okay, literally, who is this? Just remove the mask, right? And who is this? Along with the exact same what? Name, okay? Dokabe, Rainbow, right? I'm pretty sure if you go back to Modern Warfare 2019, they had Glaz. Okay? Like, straight up, no. Like, even different outfit here, but mustache, sunglasses, right? Zero. Literally, they just slapped a helmet on him, put a military uniform and some gloves, and said, new character. But literally, zero. Mustache, sunglasses, remove the helmet, put on a suit and tie on him, okay? Give him a SMG instead of an LMG. And who is it? That's just dirty, alright? But with that out of the way, guys, let's be honest. If they can take and copy 2 Rainbow Six Siege characters, just changing certain look about them just so they don't get copyrighted, why don't you just make the whole game mode of S&D literally fucking Rainbow Six Siege? I'm not lying. Literally put the bombs one wall apart, make it destructible. Hell, throw us in a fucking building like fucking high rise, but we're in the actual building itself and not on the rooftop, and put the bomb sites one wall apart depending on different rotation of sites, like kitchen to this to that, which is, putting one wall between each bomb site. So we have 2 bomb sites, kitchen, and then we'll say billiards, right? Then if it changes and becomes like master office, then it could be like subordinate second office or something like that, right? Where the bomb site again is one wall apart. Like, come on, guys. That is how this should be. I shouldn't feel like I have to run for ages to get to a site and then feel like, okay, he could be in the right corner, he could be in the left corner, he could be just running away from the bomb, he could be literally AFK. Maybe the teammate that planted died, and the last dude is AFK, but we don't know. I mean, I've seen it happen with my team, right? I ran up, was covering the bomb, I died. Okay, enemy planted a bomb, enemy died. Enemy killed the other guy that was watching the bomb. Our last teammate was literally AFK and spawn. But the enemy team stayed right around the plant, which is smart for them, because they don't know if the other dude's AFK or not. But our teammate literally just sat there AFK till the bomb exploded. Alright? It happens. So with that being said, I would love closer bomb sites. Okay, make it more like Rainbow Six Siege. That way defense is actually defense and not running simulator. It's not headless chicken simulator. Alright, this way it actually takes tactical deployment. Hey, we need to push B, so here's what's going to happen. We're going to push routes. I mean, if you want, you can separate it by a hallway and put it in the other building, right? Stuff like that. But make sure that they're near. And honestly, like, if Call of Duty turned into Rainbow Six Siege, right? Like, literally picked up everything of Siege, just left their smooth movement, the slide cancel. Bruh, Siege people would be leaving Siege to come to COD. Because they already like Siege, but if they can get the smoother movement, the smoother aiming, the smoother everything, Like, come on, man. That would kill an entire community to come to COD, even more player base. Then on top of that, remove skill-based matchmaking, which is like if you're a 1.0 or higher, you get slapped in a lobby full of teammates that are 0.2s, literally 0.20s, very terrible players against people that are 1.0. Okay? It happens. And it shouldn't. Because skill-based matchmaking, what that actually should do is balance out the lobbies. The lobbies shouldn't be balanced until a favor of another team to make you lose. What it should do is balance out the team. If you're a 1.0, the enemy team has a 1.0. If your team has, I don't know, a 0.5, then the enemy team has a 0.5. Balance out 1.0 to 1.0, 05 to 05, 04 to 04, 03 to 03. Bring all that together so that way it's about skill and not just bum fucking like middle fingering your, people that play. Because I have a pretty okay KD that is dropping. I mean massively dropping. And it's because like I could be in a lobby where you've seen it, hit marker galore and then I die. How about me shooting someone, they can just run at you with a knife, which is not realism because technically, bulletproof vest and stuff, if that's on, if it's stopping a bullet, a knife ain't going through that piece of shit. Okay, it's not. If a bullet can't into something, that knife isn't. Okay, yes, it's more got a point and it's smaller, but let's be honest, someone punching compared to a bullet coming out of a gun, your fist can only move so fast. You can only put so much power behind that fist. But that bullet has a lot of power that's perpetually being going alongside, okay? It's going to hit a lot harder, and it moves faster. If you was to swing your fist and shoot a bullet, the bullet's faster, and it's going to be stronger, okay? So even a handgun will have a lot more power behind it than someone swinging their fist. So with that said, if I shoot a bullet at something and it doesn't die, same vest, that knife isn't going to kill me. Okay? It's just not. It's going to get stuck in the Kevlar or whatever the fuck is behind it, right? Going to get stuck. Because you yourself aren't going to have the power to hit harder than someone shooting a bullet. So if a knife should kill in one, a bullet should kill in one. Alright? Let's add some reality behind that. Balancing. Okay? I get like, okay, if you sneak up behind someone, you do a takedown, you cover their mouth and slit their throat is one thing. That's a one shot. But now walking up to someone and slicing, okay, one, if a bullet's not going through the vest, that slicing motion of your hand is not going through that vest. Alright? So they need to fix that. One, make knifing a little bit slower so you can't with it. And make it like you're actually adding power behind it, right? So you're throwing a stab. Something that's going to be a little slower than knifing, right? The way they have it now. And then on top of that, if a knife can one-shot, a bullet should. No matter the game mode, if a knife can do it, a bullet can. So, with that said, if you're going to make a knife balanced, make it a two-shot. No matter what happens, make it a two-shot. Unless you're sneaking up and doing the takedown, where you hold the knife button, they go through their little animation, then you can make it a one. But walking up to someone that's staring at you, that's already shooting you with a gun, it better be 1, 2 to get the kill, and it should be slower, right? It should be like that, right? Which is the real rate of someone actually being able to punch, which is also swiping with that knife, because you got to remember, you got to go out, wrap, slice with a knife, extending your arm towards the target, then you got to re-pull your arm back and reset for that next slice. So with that said, slice back, slice back, slice back. That's me just doing it normal. That's about what you're going to be doing, okay? That's how fast that knife should be going. just at that speed. And put some power behind it. Don't just make it a quick little slice. You gotta make it look like you're actually throwing a jab and moving your hand sideways. Because you gotta dig that blade into the target to actually gain a kill. Or if you're actually stabbing the target. So I would love to see just a little bit more realism. Okay? Like, let's be honest. A revamp of a lot of stuff. Knives should be a 2-tap. Pistols should be a 4-tap. Okay? Because they're 9mm, 45.45, I should say. Which is handgun, which is magnums. Then you got 44 magnums, 9mm, you know, like the Glock. So they're going to be on the lower caliber side, which, yes, some of those are higher caliber in pistol, but only in pistol. Because in AR, its base, literally like the lowest round an AR shoots, that isn't a 22, okay? Because there are 22 caliber rifles, right? But let's say a regular rifle, not a pistol type rifle, we're saying a real rifle. 5.56. Go hold a 5.56 next to a 9mm. 1, the size difference is going to blow your mind. 2, the difference in the amount of grain it takes to propel the bullet. 3, the speed in which the bullet travels. And 4, the difference in how much destruction each bullet does. Okay? And the reason I say that is because a 5.56 is more likely to go through lower rated vest than a pistol. Okay? Pistols are made to kind of like hit and semi-deform to become a higher killing round. So when it hits the bone, it kind of starts deforming and you get bigger holes. But a 5.56 is going to go clean through. Okay, so you're going to think, okay, a pistol's good for killing because the hole size and a lot of this extra stuff that goes on. But a 5.56 can go right through some of the lower rated vests that are, you know, not up there. Okay? But let's be honest. Knife should be 2, pistol should be 4, SMG should be something, well actually we'll say pistol should be 5, SMGs should be 4, ARs, okay, should be 3 shots to kill, your DMR and marksman both should be a 2 shot to kill, and snipers should be a 1 shot to kill. That's balancing, okay, and that's literally every AR, 3 bullets. Every SMG, 4 bullets. Every pistol, 5 bullets. This way, it's good. Now, if it's a slower firing pistol like the 44 Magnum that's in this game is very terrible. And what do I mean by this is, I don't ever use it because it has, 1, a delayed reaction. Okay, like, I squeeze the trigger on the controller and it takes an extra second to say bang, compared to doing it at the time I pull the trigger on the controller, like every other gun does. 2, it just feels really, really off. And I'm not lying. This revolver right here, terrible. Okay? Like, I do have builds for it, but I will say it is fucking terrible. For people asking, why do I say that? Well, 1... okay, I can show you why. Let's just equip one. We're going to do this, go to gunsmith, and we're just going to go to firing range right quick. And pull trigger. Pull trigger. See the delayed reaction? Trigger. Trigger. See how fast I'm saying trigger and then the bang of the pistol goes? Trigger. Okay, it's getting a little bit better, but let's be honest, like, this should be bang, not bang after, okay? But I do, however, have this, right? But again, it just feels so awkward because I think this one actually has the good trigger on it, as in the one that lets me shoot it a little faster. Let me make sure. Actually, we'll go ahead and leave the firing range right quick. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, good. But yeah, it is straight up, like, absurdly bad. Okay? Like, even if I take the regular, right? Gunsmith, go to firing range. Trigger. 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 Okay? Like, see the delay in that? Compared to literally, like, hold on. This is very good. New AR. Trigger. See how fast that goes compared to that pistol? Trigger. 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 Okay? Compared to... Where the F is it? I don't remember which class I put it on. This one. Okay? Trigger. You see the difference? Anyone else see... Trigger. The difference in the actual fire time of this pistol? Compared to every other gun. And that's why I will not use it. Like, even the Renetti, guys, is better in my opinion. Let's be honest. Let's gunsmith. This is my Renetti build, by the way, guys, which actually feels pretty okay. But let's show you guys this, right? Trigger. 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 Instant. Soon as I literally say trigger, it is shooting. Compared to the revolver that, when I say trigger, waits a millisecond and then shoots. Right? And this is the same problem I had with one of the other revolvers in one of the old Call of Duties. One of the older ones, right? And then this thing here, I just feel like doesn't even have a use. Like, it does, but it doesn't. Okay? And that's this. One, like, that is awkward. I should be holding the gun straight, not canted, right? I shouldn't be turning the gun sideways to shoot it. It should actually come up just like this sniper does. But, second, okay, it's a... doesn't do any damage because it's an EMP. Okay, they added an EMP. And this thing has absurd range. I've seen people do this, okay, to UAVs. From ground all the way to the air, even though it disperses that big. Okay? Wide range, it explodes, it gets super big right here, which means its range isn't going to be great. Because for range to be great, it would have to be on a smaller scale. Oops, missed that. I missed that too. Missed that too. Okay, that shouldn't have been a miss. I literally just like swayed down like this right on the target. Like, see, this is a miss. Hello? That's not a miss. But you counted it as one. There we go. I'm not gonna lie, this camo still looks pretty good over here on MW3 too. Okay, I do use it every now and then. Hello? When I'm aiming a gun, the aim should be the same every time. I shouldn't feel like it's doing this. When I'm zooming in, it should just be one fluid motion. Let's see if my aim would have been true here. Oh. That is not a miss, guys. That is because the game wants to say it's doing this before I'm even in the scope. And I don't know about you, but any soldier in real life doesn't go... He's slowed his breathing. He doesn't hold his breath all the way. Okay? He only holds his breath before the shot. This way he can actually slow the heartbeat, feel his heartbeat, shoot in between the heartbeat, all that cool stuff. But a soldier is going to lower their breathing. He's going to go from to... You didn't even hear me breathe there, but I breathed. Alright? That's how his breathing is going to be. That way his chest doesn't pull all the way out, right? And cause this to happen a lot. Okay, it's going to be very minimal. It's going to be something more like, let me hold my breath, like this, not that, alright? So it's going to be something more closer to the center where I'm able to do like this. It's not going to be doing like this, like the sniper wants to tell you to do. Like, it goes from the belt to the arm to nothing to the belt. Now the chest, back to the belt, back to nothing, up to the arm. That's not going to happen. Okay? A real sniper's breathing is going to keep him within this crosshair. Okay? That little black crosshair you see, his breath is only going to move him to any of those points of the crosshair, but it's not going to move outside that, unlike here. Okay? As you can see, that's well outside the crosshair a lot. Okay? Not gonna happen. I can promise you that. literally anyone that hasn't shot a gun, have a friend who owns a rifle that has a scope on it, go out to a shooting range with him, have him teach you how to shoot the rifle if you don't know how to do it, and shoot the rifle. Okay? Learn how a gun actually works. Okay? Because I'm pretty sure once you learn how the breathing goes and your proper aim, and you get some good lessons there, especially from some of the people that sit at the ranges that sell weapons. Sometimes, depending on where you go, there are like places that have a place where you can go up front, buy weapons, and then in behind another door you can pay them to go test the weapon, right? So you can go shoot the weapon, shoot a couple rounds. Even they will help teach you, learn how to properly use the weapon. And with that being said, you know, you're not going to be doing like this. Maybe you might start like this, but once you actually get into the proper breathing techniques of utilizing a rifle and a scope, you're going to notice like you're only going to be like this much movement, okay? You're not going to be like that. You're going to be like, and keeping your aim nice and tight into this area. And I'm having to fight this a little bit to try to stay there, but you guys get the idea, right? You're going to be around the area you're shooting. Even if you aim here, your gun might drop and you might shoot there, right? But you're not going to be going like that, okay? It's not realism. Okay? Like, maybe you're going to move about from the glasses to just a little outside the glasses. You're at this range, you're not going to be going all the way up to the chest, down into the center, up almost to the top right of the vest, to the left top of the vest, right? You're not going to be moving that much with a sniper. Okay? No matter what sniper they throw in your hand, you're not going to be doing that. Especially with most of the larger caliber snipers anyways, it's going to force you to be laying on the ground or mounted to a table. You're not going to be up here like this with them, but even then, you're still not going to be, right, you're going to be somewhat tight into your shot. And that's something of realism I wanted to go over. Like, right there should have hit. Right there should have hit, because I aimed right here, okay? I popped up and went like this, same spot, okay, same spot. That would have missed. I will admit I aimed here. Okay? That shouldn't miss. Look where look right where that white crosshair is. Okay? That's aiming to the right of the crosshair. That's not aiming directly onto the crosshair. But yeah, I just want to go over some bullets there and stuff like that. We went over you know, movement speed with a knife, some of the realisms of how guns work and why I think like Call of Duty needs to revamp everything in their guns to make the lower calibers hit at an actual lower caliber and the higher calibers hit with an actual higher caliber. Because right now, one pistol that is a 9mm pistol kills in like 2 bullets, but an AR or even a DMR that's fully automatic that's loaded in 5.56 or above, right, is killing in 4 bullets instead of 2. But a pistol can kill in 2. That's literally a 9mm pistol. That's right next to the lowest caliber. It literally goes, I believe it's like Derringer, right? Which I forgot what rounds they take, but it's like the really small pistols, really small bullet. Goes up from that to 9mm. Then you have like 45, well, no, 44. Then you have it's .45. Then you have 44. Then you have I forget what it's actually called, but it's the Desert Eagle. It's not an actual 50 caliber round, but it is a 50 caliber type for a pistol round. And then it jumps up to like to like not 5.56. Come on, I said it a little bit earlier. 22 goes up to literally 22, and then goes 5.56. Another type of rounds, another type of round. Then you get 7.62. Then you have one that goes after 7.62. Then you have 50 cal. and then you get into the actual explosives. And the reason I'm saying the other ones, because I can't remember what they're called, because they're actually like 5x35 and all this extra like buy stuff and all that. But yeah, it goes more in that area of how rounds work. But somehow a 9mm, which is like, I'm going to call it a class 2 out of like the 12 classes, a class 2 can beat like a class 5 round, right? No. That needs to be fixed. A 9mm should not kill faster than a 5.56, especially if you're saying there's vest on. The vest is going to easily eat that 9mm round and you're not going to die. Compared to, you have a higher chance at dying to a 5.56 round than you do a 9mm round with a vest. Okay, lower caliber does not beat a higher caliber in certain situations. But also a knife is not going to beat any gun. It's just not. Alright. Now, if you're standing really close, they don't have the draw time, yes, it'll win. But if we're talking about dudes already aimed on you, far enough back that you're not going to be able to rush him, and he pulls that trigger, the knife's going to die before the gunman. And that's why I hate Call of Duty, where a dude can eat 2 bullets from a gun and then, whoop, 1 tap with a knife. No. Make it a 2 tap. Because realistically, that gun is stronger than your fucking fist. Okay? When you punch or you slash with your fist, it's as much as you can actually jab or punch at someone compared to a gun that has explosives, gunpowder that explodes, sending a projectile at things either at or faster than the speed of light, which your fist cannot do. While also with the second hand, that gun and projectile is going to be hitting it like a few 1,000 pounds of pressure, then your fist at 100 or a couple 100 pounds of pressure. Yeah, bullet is going to be stronger than your fist. Okay, end of discussion there. Call of Duty, fix that. If a knife can penetrate it, a bullet's going to penetrate it. Okay. That's real talk. But I'm going to go ahead and end stream here, guys, and I might figure out something to do after I grab a bite to eat. I'm getting a little hungry. I'm also getting a little thirsty, so I'm going to grab some food, get something to drink, chill for a minute, and then pop over. So next time, stay awesome, and peace.